What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here today with another one. Be sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications too. Now, it's been alleged and reported that internet star and internet icon, uh, to say the least, and internet sensation, Kev Samuels, has passed away allegedly upon full confirmation at 56. Okay, it was it was reported that an African American male at the age of uh, 56 had died in his sleep due to cardiac arrest and a heart attack, allegedly. What's up, Brent? I'll see you in the building. And people are speculating as if it is Kev Samuel, and if he is gone and has left us, I'm going to say this. Okay, now, did I watch Kevin Samuels? I watched a few snippets, but I was never ready to or eager to hear anything that he had to say or anything. What's up, True Viking? I see you in the building. Um, Look, everybody got their own viewpoints and their own talking points. And if if you build your channel based on what you build it on, I mean, hey, that's your prerogative, that's your right or whatever. Um, Listen, I don't have any. I never had anything personal against dude, and you know what? I don't want anybody to lose their life. Especially our brothers and our sisters. No matter how much you may disagree with their opinion and everything. And look, a lot of people, to the people that are celebrating this, and the people that are advocating him being dead, and if he's dead and everything. Hey, that's the universe is gonna work itself out when you do that, because when you celebrate somebody's demise, that doesn't pan out very well for you. Okay. Now, we can sit here all day and talk about a man that's reportedly dead. Okay, but what good does that do? And if you felt really strongly about it, everybody that feels strongly about what Kevin Samuels had to say and what he did and what his opinions were and everything, there were several things that you could have did instead of just stressing about it and beating yourself up to the point where you wanna see that man out off of earth. Because believe it or not, Kevin Samuels is not the only guy that felt the way that he felt in terms of his viewpoints and stuff. There's a million other guys that feel the way that he do. He just happened to be on a big platform, but because the guy capitalized on it, because the guy generated income on it, guess what? You're jealous of it. What's up, Luda Ryder? I see you in the building, bro. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie Luda Ryder. I know Luda Ryder got to talk about this, man. Luda Ryder, man. I want you to talk about this, man, because Luda Ryder, man, we talk about stuff like that, man. Luda Ryder, man, Lou talks about a lot of stuff that's deep, man, and I like him talking about sports, but I definitely like Luda Ryder talking about stuff like this, because we done had me, him, and T Price. that had hour-long conversations about just general life. But anyway, shout out to Lou. Now, on my channel is not just based, around sports. Sports is the majority of what I talk about, but I talk about a whole lot of other stuff, and because I'm a well-rounded individual. I'm not one dimensional. There's some guys that don't want to talk about the general aspects of life, and some guys are on here just to cause drama. Some guys have a different intentions, and 9 times out of 10 their intentions are to destroy you. Now, here's the thing, man. A lot of people are bitter about what Kevin Samuel said, and especially a lot of women and stuff. And I mean, the guy is giving his opinion. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: you're mad at a man, but think about if it was another YouTuber or another internet sensation or whatnot. Y'all gonna do the same thing to him or her. And I'm not gonna name any names or anything, but I'm not gonna sit here like, to me, talking about a dead man is weak. You said I was never a fan of him, but he was speaking facts from what I have seen of him. Hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. But you know, I'm not. Like, listen. There's other people that are passing away though. You understand what I'm saying? There's kids getting shot. You know what I'm saying? There's people getting robbed. Not to downplay this or anything like that, but you're sitting here and you want to take all this energy to try to further diminish this man's name when there's really nothing that you can do about it. The family's going to continue to mourn. Okay, they still got to make funeral arrangements. Alleged funeral arrangements. But I don't know, man. Guys like myself and Luda Ryder and brothers in the LDBC, I mean, from what I talked to, are mentally strong. From what I grasp, and I mean, you can't sit here. We got other things to worry about. Now, the guy is dead. All right. If he's dead allegedly, the family's gotta deal with that. And you're sitting here talking about, oh yeah, well, you glad he's dead, and you're glad he's gone. You're glad he's not with us anymore. Well, there's going to be plenty of other people that are going to be doing the same thing that Kevin Samuels is doing. So you're going to just flock over to where he or she may be, and then after that person goes around, then it's going to be some other people, and the trend is just going to continue. Look, if there's people that might not like me, you know, am I concerned about it? Absolutely not, because you're not. Listen, I'm not. I don't know about y'all. I'm not here to on this earth to be liked. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you not like me. I would rather you, if you listen. I tell anybody, if you don't like me or you have something against me, do your best. Do your best job, but you will respect me. Now, I'm not on here to generate views, because, and I really didn't want to do this video, but I felt like I had to say something because I've seen a whole lot of people saying stuff that was negative upon his alleged death. But there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing that we can do about it. Now, from what I grasp, from what Kevin Samuels had to say. I know a couple of guys that actually that think like that, in terms of how they feel about various women or whatever. But was I about to square up with these guys, or you know what I'm saying? Did I want to see these guys demise or anything like that? Absolutely not, because it's their opinion. You feel the way you feel. Now, don't disrespect any of the women in my family, or that are close to me, and just be careful what you say. But if you're talking about based on experience or what you truly want or what you truly value or how you see things, there's nothing that I could do about that. There's nothing that you could do about that. Listen, all of us are going to transition, okay? And people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. If if this is if this is fully truthful, because there's been a lot of stuff that has taken place where there have been hoax and people will say people have passed away and all of that other stuff. And shout out to True Viking, because she was the one that let me know about this. But if they, you know, when they pass away or whatnot, and then next thing you know, that person is still alive and everything like that, then what you're gonna say? Then you're gonna come back with the same old negative stuff that you were doing before. So really, all you wanted to do was what you wanted this guy to pass away just so that you could make some sort of drama, so just so you could have something to talk about. But then when the guy is alive or whatever, then you're still gonna continue the same old drama. So I mean, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, the guy at the end of the day was still a human being. But was I there to consume what he was saying or what he was putting out there? No, I wasn't. You know, but my point is that a lot of guys felt the way that he felt. There were even people that came on my channel that were fan of his and asked me if I listened to Kevin Samuels, and I'm like this. I don't need a manual. Listen. If a guy could get on there. A guy could get on YouTube, or they could be a dating coach, life coach, whatever, and give you all the tools necessary. Give you a big old manual, give you stuff to read and to try to use and everything like that. But you're still going to have to rely on your own experiences at some point, and also utilize your know-how, if that makes any sense. Okay, like I could get on here and I could talk to my face is blue about things like polo motivation, people that's gonna inspire people and stuff like that, right? But it's up to you to really apply those things in terms of life. Like if I tell you to work out and get in the gym and get your stuff right, it's up to you to do that. If I tell you to make sure that your affairs are in order, it's up to you to do that. If I was up here talking about, how to get a female, how to talk to them, what to say to them, how to, take what to, how to please a female, yada, yada, yada. I could say all of that. But if you don't have the general know how or the understanding, or have any type of comprehension skills, yet alone common sense skills, in order for you to be successful in that department, that's something that you're gonna have to work on, and it happens through experience, man. It's not gonna help a guy getting on here and telling you, and I'm talking about females too. if a guy's getting on here and he's telling you, yeah, you're this way and you're that way or something like that, and they're like, yeah, right. Some females actually want to hear that or whatever. But hey, in a sense, there are a lot of females that came on his channel from what I grasped, and they liked the fact that he was telling them about themselves. Well, believe it or not, I like harsh criticism, and I'm not sensitive or anything like that. And matter of fact, I'm gonna apply everything that you tell me, in which, oh yeah, you need to get better, because I guess that's my nature. I guess that's the way, because my mom was that way. She told me stuff straight up. Like my mom was my mom and my pops, but I still knew how to be a man, because I didn't want to be the man. I didn't want to be the man that my pops was. I wanted to be better, and that's what you should be focused on, if you're a male or a female or whatever. What's up with it, Think Tank? I see you in the building, bro. Think Tank, man, you better get ready, man. I'm telling you, bro. You probably like, man, Polo, man, when we working out, da 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 da. You better be ready. I'm telling y'all. Then when I start making them, I don't want to hear that. But I mean, this right here should be a lesson more than anything. When somebody passes away, you got to think to yourself, okay, what am I doing? Because we're all gonna face it at some point. We're all going to face it at some point. And what legacy are you building here? What are you doing to what steps are you taking to get better every day? What are you putting in the universe that's going to help you? If you have kids, man, what seeds are you planting in them? If your son or your daughter and your kids wind up doing something wrong or something like that, then you got to think to yourself, okay, what did I plant in them or instill in them coming up? What am I doing to better to better myself on a daily basis? What aspirations and goals are you trying to obtain, or are you just going through everyday life, insanity like, doing the same thing over and over with no results? um a lot of women can sit here and say that they're strong. Oh, I don't need no man, and I don't need this, and I don't need that. But really, deep down inside, man, are you laying with them? Nah, I'm good, and all this other stuff. Those are the ones that probably really need a man, or that they're really hurt. You know, Everybody turns to the internet for every single thing. Okay, and at the end of the day, you still got to go outside. Look, I don't like Benzino. I was listening to him, of what he had to say in reference to the whole situation with him and the tranny and all that, when he was on Flip. Now, some of the stuff, whether you want to see it as truth or not, that's up to you to decide. But he did say something that was very important. He said, "Man, we spend so much time inside. You do still have to go outside and get a grasp of life. You know what I'm saying? The internet, a lot of that stuff is not based on real life. You still got to go outside at some point. And what I'm saying is, my point is that you're still going to have to rely on your own experiences at some point. If you're not confident with women, man, you're going to have to experience, you're going to have to go through experience. You're going to have to fail in order to get better. If you're not successful with men, you're going to have to fail in order to get better. You may never get better, but you're gonna have to try instead of relying on somebody else. You said most women listen, react instead of to understand. Yeah, that's facts, true, Viking. You said people. turn to social media to their therapy. Yeah, exactly, Tank, exactly. And that's why when I'm on here, when I'm on here, um, I do my best to try to put something out that's positive. I play around and I joke, but some of y'all may relate to me where I come from because if you grow up in a place where it's a lot of poverty, a lot of shootings, a lot of crime, a lot of negativity, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of deception, a lot of jealousy, a lot of hate, a lot of failure, a lot of rage. I mean, you're gonna have to learn to laugh about that stuff, and that's why I don't never take stuff that serious because if I tell you what truly went into my life, you're like, man, how the hell are you still standing? I wasn't even destined to be here, really. I came out of my mom purple and blue, wasn't breathing, damn near stillborn, and they had to put me in the incubator. So let that sit in. I had to be put on. I had to have tubes in me and everything. Flew me in a helicopter to a different hospital. My mom didn't even get to hold me. It was my grandmother was the first to hold me. I've died almost at least 4 times due to asthma attack. Oh, you'll never play ball. You'll never run track. You'll never play football. You got asthma. You got heart problems. Guess what? I still ended up doing it. Threw my inhaler. My mom threw my inhaler in the trash. I think when I was probably 15. So that I'm a miracle. So people ask me, why do you work out and why are you so worried about that and da 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 da, man? Because it worked for me. Some of my friends didn't make it. Some of your friends didn't make it. Some of your people that are close to you, some of your family members, they didn't make it. You got to take your steps to get right. You got to do what's necessary for you instead of focusing on somebody else's life. Now, I want you to. I wouldn't mind if you focus on some of the gems that I drop or some of these other guys they drop. But it's like I said, it's up to you to apply those. There's other stuff going on too. There's let's not talk about the women. That our sisters, our queens. There's something wrong with them or something like that. Let's talk about the ones that are being you know the R word. Let's talk about the ones that are being the M word. Let's talk about these P word motherfuckers. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about these guys that are very manipulative, and they're doing it so that they could destroy somebody. Let's talk about that. Let's try to build. Y'all don't want to build. Y'all want to destroy. Y'all want to sit up here, man. Shout out to LVZ, LVZ NBA Talk. Shout out to him, LDBC's finest man. Listen, he said something that was very key. Like if you're gonna get on YouTube and you're gonna say, he say when he gets on here, he gets on here to say something that's important. He doesn't get on here just to put stuff out there, without it being factual and stuff. And he probably didn't say it in those words, but look, well, I understand what he's saying. Look, when I get out here, look, I'm not here to profess like I know everything. Kevin Samuels, he didn't know everything. We all don't know everything. But what you put out there are people listening, and there are people that do take things what you say extremely serious. Now, there's some people out there that take what you say with a grain of salt. But what I'm telling you is oh, you said this man helped many women when it came to men for real. I think toxic femininity is the thing. Cynthia Cooper situation, not touched purposely by one. Well, um, yeah, he touched many men, but see, that's the thing. True Viking. He's to some women he might be God, and we're not. Um, like to some women he's a idol, and we're not supposed to do idol worship. So when you wake up in the morning, believe it or not, they thinking about Kev Samuel. When you wake up in the morning, they're thinking about, oh yeah, what does he have to say next and all this other stuff. Nah, you need to be applying something else. Some people put Kevin Samuels and all this other stuff, or all these other YouTube sensations before they do their regular responsibilities and obligations. And while he's probably helped a lot of people, now they got to rely on their own thoughts and their own experiences and everything. But me, I don't know. I'm just too that. Listen, there's some people that got to overcome some stuff. Some people got confidence issues. Some people got mental issues. Some people, they're afraid. They have anxiety issues. Some people are afraid to talk, in front of a whole lot of people. Some people don't know how to put things into words. Some people aren't as articulate as each other. Some people have suicidal thoughts. You said every woman need a man. Point blank, they align. Yeah, it's true. Now, as far as the Cynthia Cooper situation, that I'm gonna be honest with you, that really doesn't surprise me. We actually had a coach, not a man coach, but a female coach that she was a trainer and a coach, and she was raunchy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't complain about her. But Cynthia Cooper, she played the game. Maybe that was if maybe that was her way. Now I understand what a lot of people are saying. She took it a little bit too far, in terms of the sexual. And I'm gonna talk about that, in a little bit. I've got a lot of stuff on my plate, y'all. I haven't forgot about anything, but I'm gonna touch on that. I'm gonna cook on that, Tank. I'm gonna cook on that. Right? Yeah. If that's facts, Tank. Now, if Kevin Samuels were Caucasian, listen, there would be this thing would be nationwide. They would be talking about it non-stop. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he would be celebrated. He would be seen. Oh, he's just a dating coach. He's just giving advice and all this stuff. Look, at the end of the day, man, you still got to rely on you. Right, and that's why. And listen, true. That's why I don't listen. That's why I tell you to get outside. Think Tank knows how I rock, man. Listen, this internet is not gonna save you if your electricity is off and you can't plug into a charge. This internet ain't gonna save you when you got uh 4 to 5 soldiers coming into your house ready to exile you and you don't know how to fight. You don't know how to shoot a gun. This internet ain't gonna save you if you ain't got no food in your house, no food in your refrigerator. All the shelves are empty and you need to go hunt for food. This internet ain't gonna save you if you don't know how to build. And I mean actually build. You don't know how to put up no tent. You don't know how to build a fire. You don't know how to even chop wood. You can't even walk 5 miles. Some of y'all can't even walk 6 blocks. This internet ain't gonna save you if you go into the doctor's office and they're telling you, yeah, you only got such and such amount of time to live. That internet ain't gonna save you. So my point is what you need to be doing is you need to be focusing on getting better. It don't matter what age you are. You know what I'm saying? Look, take this as a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? And I know that might sound evil to say that, but it's not evil. What are you doing to get your shit right? What are you doing to get your shit right? Or are you going to sit here and you're going to try to hate on the next man or destroy it? But that's what comes with the territory when you're out doing this, when you're out on the internet and stuff. Everybody's life ain't based on the internet. You know, if if you're addicted to this thing, that's something that you gotta come to grips with. You might be putting all your energy into the internet and everything, but everything around you in your life is sweltering. Whether it's your bills, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your responsibility, duties, and obligations and stuff. You don't even know like your credit might be destroyed. You falling behind on everything. And some of y'all, man, I need to do this, man. I need to do that. Now, what you need to do is step up off of here and actually go outside and start building and start doing something constructive. What are you doing? What are you doing that's positive and constructive? Are you a productive? And I'm talking about my black men and women. Are you being a productive black man or woman in society? Are you doing that, or are you just like sitting around complaining? Because if you sitting around complaining, well, man, I can't lose no weight, man. I ain't gonna never do that. Well, shit, I'm gonna tell you, the man, hey, you can do it. Man, I can't find nobody. No, 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 man, you could do it. Ain't shit to it but to do it. Well, I can't do this right. I can't do that right. Hey, I'm gonna ignore your ass. I mean, I'm gonna turn to I'm gonna turn. Man, I don't have nobody to turn to no more. Kevin Samuels gone. Hey, you gonna have to rely. So all that time you was listening to him, you never learned anything. If you were trying to comprehend everything he said, you're gonna have to rely on your own. Ain't no manual, ain't no book, and you can read all the books you want to and everything like that. Like I said, experience is the best teacher, and that's not only with sports or anything like that. That's general life. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notification. Y'all have a good one.